Thursday, Hoyas. I'm Amara Newsel.
And I'm Jordan Downing.
And you're watching
Hspn.
On today's show, we will talk about football with their latest win against Laster and tackle the biggest questions about varsity seniors on playing their last year at Harrison.
Also varsity volleyball with their new players.
And quick insight on a key runner in cross country.
Along with that, some features about softball with their prior wins and today's Spirit Night game.
This is one show you don't want to miss. Heading right in with football, this past Friday was our Hoyas' first game of the season. They blew their opponents right off the field with a win of 47-3 against Laster.
There were huge crowds of our fellow Hoyas showing their support, and we hope there is the same amount of school pride at this Friday's away game against Hiram High School at 7.
Two of our seniors, Catherine and Maggie, have gotten the chance to talk to some of the members of the football team about their final year playing for the Hoyas. Let's kick off into that segment.
It's Catherine Hughes from Hspn coming back at you with a new segment. This week, I got to interview a few of those senior Hoyas to find out how they feel about this being their last football season here at Harrison. Let's go check it out.
I'm kind of sad, but I'm kind of happy at the same time. It's been the last few months with my brothers last season. Hopefully we go out and win state. So that's our goal for the team. To get a good win like that, 47-3, was a good win. And get a good blowout like that, but we still have stuff to work on. Work on as a team, so we get better.
Yeah, it felt real good. I think we showed a lot, but we also got a lot of improvement. Happy, but I don't want to lose these relationships, I guess. I mean, it's going to be a good season for us, and I'm happy I get to move with my brothers.
Seems like these boys are soaking up every second playing with their teammates for the last time.
Yes, I definitely agree. We wish them luck at this week's game and hope they continue with an amazing season.
Speaking of strong seasons, volleyball won last Wednesday's game versus Harris County. And on Tuesday, with 2 wins under their belt against Dalton, they finished 2 quick matches, one 25-11 and the other 25-8, and also were victorious versus South Cobb with a win of 25-7 and 25-9. These girls have been winning left and right, showing what they're made of. We know they will pull out a dub this Friday and Saturday at Circus City Invite.
With regards to the topic of volleyball, I've recently gotten the opportunity to talk to some of the new additions on the team and how they're making a contribution. Let's play the vid. Hey Hoyas, this week I got to attend 2 of the volleyball matches and interview 2 new additions to the team. Let's check it out.
It's honestly a dream come true. Ever since I've started playing, I've always seen the varsity team and looked up to them. And now that I'm a part of the program, it just, like, my dreams are coming alive. It's really nice.
Now that I'm on varsity, I feel more encouraged to work harder and really make a mark on the Harrison volleyball program. I look up to my sister. She's a senior because we play the same position, and she's a big leader and she's the captain on the team.
I look up to Haley. She is just an amazing player and a leader on the court, and I would love to be just like her.
Season, I want to focus on having fun, but also learning along the way and be a role model for the people coming up next year.
Wow, looks like they're right on track to becoming region champs this season. Let's go ahead and pitch this right into softball. This past week, the Lady Hoyas played 4 games against Sequoia, Locust Grove, Alexander, and Forsyth Central. The Hoyas came back in the 5th and 6th inning, gaining a win against Sequoia with a score of 3-2. They also played well on Tuesday, but lost with a score of 6-2 against Creekview.
You'll hit the ball right out the park next time, Hoyas. Also, don't forget to come out this Thursday and aid the Lady Hoyas against their huge rival, Allatoona. Hey, Jordan, did you know that the softball team spirit night is tonight?
No, I didn't. And I'm sure our fellow students didn't know either. So please, tell me more.
Well, the first 20 people who arrive receive free t-shirts to present their school pride.
Wow. I want a free t-shirt. I'm going to make sure I'm the first one in line.
Good luck with that, Jordan. Now, let's move on to Grant, who has the latest scoops on the top 3 players this week.
Hey Hoyas, this is Grant Porch here with your top 3 plays from this fall sports this year. Coming in at number 3, a big hit by freshman Bailey Rouse that scored Ansley Yantis in a close, exciting play at the plate. This gave the Lady Hoyas a 1-0 lead midway through a state championship rematch with the Pope Lady Greyhounds. Despite their loss, the Lady Hoyas have rebounded by going 6-1 in their regional games since. Next up at number 2, a great hit by standout senior Indigo Young. This hit gave the Lady Hoyas momentum to win the scrimmage against Mount Perrin 3-1 in the first ever sporting event in the new gym. My goodness, it's a fantastic gym. Be sure to check it out if you haven't yet. Last and certainly not least, coming in at number 1 is sophomore Caden McVeigh's outstanding 10:02 2-mile run. That's an incredible 5-minute mile pace. It's a crazy feat to imagine because that's like running 12 miles per hour on a treadmill for 10 minutes. I know for sure I couldn't do that. What a fantastic achievement. Congratulations, Caden. That's all I've got for you today, Hoyas.
Wow, I didn't know that we had such amazing players at our school. I'm glad we got to see all of their hard work.
Me too. I'm proud to see all their hard work finally paying off. Speaking of practices and new highlights, the cross-country team has been sprinting in new and upcoming meets. This weekend, it's at Berry College. We ask that you come out and support our cross-country team this weekend because the course is extremely hilly. They need all the blue and green pride as they try and aim for the 2nd seed.
Not only is our long-distance runners starting off well in their seeds, but did you guys know that we actually have one of the state's best high school runners on our team? Jordan, did you and Matthew get the chance to talk to this all-time special runner?
We sure did. Let's go straight into the segment about the one and only Riley Perlikowski.
I'm Jordan Downing with Hspn, and I had the opportunity to sit down with Riley Perlikowski and discuss her race 2 Saturdays ago on August 17th. Let's go check it out. What time did you finish, and is it good or bad in comparison to other people in Georgia?
So I finished with an 11:44, and right now in Georgia, in 6A it's number 1, and then in Georgia it's number 1 too. So.
What would you say is the most challenging part of the race? Was it the uphill? Was it just the long stretches? Just take me through that, and did you ever just doubt yourself?
The hardest part probably was, it was kind of flat, but the first loop, which is a mile, and then there's the second loop, which is also a mile. I said the second loop was the hardest because, anyone can run a mile fast, but once you start to have to go for longer and just the second mile is always the hardest. So.
Shoes must have more miles than my car. It's hard to comprehend that she's only attending Harrison as a junior. Our hallways are just so full of athletic talent.
They sure are. Speaking of hallways, can you believe we've been walking them for almost a month now?
Honestly, no. August is simply just passing by like the speed of light, just like our runners.
Okay, well that concludes all the athletic news for this week. Greatest of luck for all of our sports teams.
We're rooting for you. If our fellow classmates did not already know, we broadcast every Wednesday during homeroom, so do not forget to tune in for your sports news.
Thanks for checking in with HSPN. I'm Jordan Downing.
And I'm Amara Newsom. See you later, Hoyas.